Okay, can you hear me now, guys? All right, yeah. I think so. Oh yeah, you guys can. It's fucking weird. A volume mixer, mute that shit. Copy video URL. Yes, I have been avoiding doing this for some time, Lappy. Because it's going to be a lot of resets and I just don't want to do it. And I've been trying to figure out ways around this. I've been trying to figure out ways around doing this. Through various methods, and you know what? None of them fucking work. So here I am, stuck doing this. Oops. I need my OBS open. All right. Don't really need my headphones on. What's up, Dr. Jim? I could not do a Pokewalker RNG. Well, would you? Well, I could not do it in the sense that it wouldn't provide me a legal chancey. All right, first 22785. Nothing. But we are going to save. Oh, we're actually not going to save just yet because I want to change the setting to this. Yes, this is going to be very boring. I tried a few ways to do this, and none of them worked, so here we are doing it for real. Oh. Yeah, I tried. I mean, I do have an Arduino bot, and I could be using the bot to do it instead of mashing myself. I could be doing that. But I tried to use the bot to do TIDRNG, which kind of would work. I could get... The problem with the bot is that it's supposed to do like an auto reset if it fails. And it just can't do that. 23010. No. TIDCeed. Let me explain. I guess I'll explain what I'm doing first of all. So the first thing I tried to do was use a bot to RNG the trainer ID for me, and it probably would have worked eventually, but there was too many problems with it. And it could never do the auto reset, which to me defeats the purpose. Like, the point of the bot would have been to have it auto reset for me like overnight until it gets it, and it just can't do that. Then I tried making a task movie on console. Or no, I tried to do a task movie on an emulator and then play it back in play it back on 26436 and then play it back in Game Boy Player using a feature it's got. you know, which also just didn't matter. It is not that it didn't matter, it just didn't work. Because the emulator isn't good enough. So like the plan there would have been to RNG it using a bot on emulator and then recreate that on console, but it just doesn't work. And it's not that it's just wrong, it's just like consistently wrong. So, you know, you're gonna get trainer IDs that are just not, you know. So 44104. No, 101. So what I am doing, Happy Lappy, is I'm not looking for a specific trainer ID necessarily. All right, the goal with no. So I'm not trying to get a specific ID for this Chansey. What I'm trying to do is, so in Emerald, you might know the RNG is broken. It's always seed 0. Goose egg is your seed. The only time this is not true is, like, the only time this isn't true is on a new game file, where the seed is actually your trainer ID, and it's like that until you save and reset the game. So you can actually transfer the seed from this game to another game using battle videos. So what I'm doing is resetting for an initial seed, so I don't have to wait really long for a Chansey. And I can show you for an example, if I'll type it in this box here. This box just tells me, so if I end up with the trainer ID of 28021, I would only have to wait 792,742 frames. Like, that's a very short wait compared to what you would have to wait if you were aiming for it's a very short wait if you compared to if you just did it from seed 0. I don't even know what frame this is on if you're doing it from seed 0. It's frame 168 million it's 16,817,161. So if, you know, I reset for the 3 hours tonight. No, you do a link battle, Lappy. You do a link battle with the second copy of Emerald. The second copy of Emerald is completed in the post game. And when you finish the link battle, you save it with the second copy of Emerald, and it will keep the PRNG state. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. And, you know, and I'll show you next time too. Actually, I can show you right now. So if I wasn't so the reason this is such a pain is because I'm being extremely picky about my seed, right? Like, insanely picky about what my seed is. I am only looking for one spread. Or, you know, I'm really only looking for one spread. But if I open this up to other spreads, you can see I have bajillions of options, right? So that are all, you know, would be very easy to hit compared to from frame 0. Oh, 1670. Wow, low. Nope. So, like, let's see what 1670 has. There is a timid. Why can't I? 31, 31, 30, 30, 30, 31. Hidden power poison 70 on, you know, frame. It's just like 1 million. It's a really low frame, you know? So. But my Chansey spread is nowhere in sight. I've done this a few times. I don't have a video on this actually, but I've done this a few times for a Regice and some other stuff. A Mew. I might put on some music that isn't the game music. Good luck, Romario. But this could take a while. There are a few other things that I haven't tried yet. I haven't tried doing the TIDRNG legitimately myself. I could give that a whirl. It is 2 frame perfect inputs plus luck. And it's pretty hard to tell how well you're doing and how well you're not doing. 17, 5, 7, 9. Oh, 597, see? And I have dyslexia, so... Oh! We have one. I might take it because it's just so available to me. I've never hit it before. I don't know how far this is. I'm going to open Pokefinder and check how many days waits this is. And like, how is this 17,597? Now, how is this compared to seed 0? This is longer than seed 0? This is longer than seed 0. Hold on. What's the point of this? Well, we should see first. Nope. What's my seed? 44B BD. Right. Looking for H2. And then we will do. Just gonna let my computer out. Is this right? If I start this from 0, will it change? There's no way that's only 81 hours. Or 86 hours. Wait a minute, what? Was it from seed 0? Wait. I feel like it's pointless to be doing this. I should have looked into this some more. If I have a bold synchronize. Wait, this is only 77 hours away. What's 77? 38 hours. I actually feel like I should just do 38 hours. Well. Alright, so first of all, I am going to keep going because this seed is just worse than the original seed. I guess what I'll do is by the end of the night, if I don't have something better, I'm just going to go with the seed 0. Because really, 77 hours is not that long of a wait. I feel like a fool for not checking that. I mean, but the thing is, there's a chance I do this and I get the seed that's like, you know, only a few 100,000 and it's like 12 hours and I can... I should have just played Metroid, fuck. Because, I mean, I waited literally 23 days for a Latias, so... Green Dragon. What does getting the seed do? Emerald's RNG is always the same. Getting the seed effectively has a chance of putting me closer to my target, so I don't have to wait as long. 2, 5, 2, 5, 4, 6. Nothing. Fuck, I didn't want to do that. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to put something. I have to put my emerald in something that my target is a chance, or it's hard to explain. My target is basically just a specific frame. Because it's I need a specific PID and IV combo to corrupt it, to use Pomeg glitch to corrupt it into another Pokemon. I mean, I could give actual TID RNG a try. Maybe if I get desperate, I'll give that a try on, like, at 7:30 or 8 o'clock tonight. We'll give it a few attempts. One 5 3 2 5. Nope. I'm gonna corrupt it into a Chansey. That gives you a specific Pokemon. It's just the IVs that I'm looking for. The IVs and the PID is all I'm looking for. We're gonna be using the Pomeg glitch to corrupt it, yeah, into a different Pokemon. Doing different stuff on that screen just gives you a different IVs. What determines your... not IVs. What determines your TID is both the amount of time before you... There's like a few parameters that determine the trainer ID. So, messing around in that screen is one of them. Since you don't use legendaries, why use legendary? People who don't use legendaries is such a strange. There's like a lot of very shitty legendaries. I mean, I don't think a single like non-box legendary all right, let me break it super down for you guys. Here we go. This is the spread that I'm aiming for. This is the PID. This is the current seed it's on. And this is how many frames away it typically is. 63471. All right. 417. Yeah, it's something. So, this is a bit of a long wait. And my trainer ID, when I soft reset Emerald, or when I start a new game in Emerald, changes this seed to be other things. And so my goal is to get a trainer ID that's closer to that frame than the normal standard seed 0. I can only think of one instance where a box legendary isn't banned, Lappy. Like, very rarely are, like, extra legendaries, like, super broken or whatever. Like, Cresselia's, like, not even, like, I mean, Cresselia's good in BGC, and it's good in, like, specific archetypes, like Trick Room and stuff. But, like, in singles in general, like, Cresselia's just really not very good. Even in G4. 104. Yeah, honestly, the only legendaries that are... So yeah, the only non-box legendaries off the top of... Or the only box legendaries that weren't banned off the top of my head... 40048. Theon and Darkrai shouldn't be in the same category of non-box legend. Well, they're mythicals, so they're not even in the same category. I'm not counting mythicals either. I'm not talking about mythicals. Because assuming he was playing Romario is playing for in-game purposes, you actually can't really use the mythicals. Like, you could use them in the story playthrough if you get them, but otherwise you actually just you can't use them in the battle facilities, which is lame. But so, like, I'm talking about, like, who is the only non-box legend to be banned? Or to not be banned, or the only box legend to not be banned. It's probably Kyurem and Kyurem Black, right? Uh, 9618. Zygarde was not banned in Gen 6, and then in Gen 7 he became banned once he got his signature move. Who are the Gen 7 legendaries? It is... So who... Gen 1 legendaries are Mewtwo and Mew, they're banned. Always been banned. Gen 2 is Ho and Lugia, who've also always been banned. Gen 3, Rayquaza, the other two fucks. Rayquaza, Groudon, Kyogre, always banned. No, 1,000 Arrows is the broken move. Diamond and Pearl, Giratina, Palkia and Dialga, always banned. Gen 5, Kyurem isn't banned, and neither is Kyurem Black. But Kyurem White is banned, and the other two are also banned. Then in Gen 6, similar thing. Zygarde was not good enough to be banned. There's just a better version of him running around in Garchomp. But once he got 1,000 Arrows, baby, all bets were off. That's broken Pokemon. 17. Well, the battle facilities allow non-box legendaries. Like, you can use a Moltres. You use Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos, all of the Regis. All the legendary beasts. Yeah, the original legendary birds, the original legendary beasts, the Regis, and Latios and Latias are all usable in the facilities. It's probably all legendary. I might be missing one or two, but I think that's all of them. And none of them are broken. The Latis are kind of broken in Gen 3. Even without their orb. Latios and Latios are really good in the facilities. But I think it's fine. 27483. Horn Forcer a broken move? I doubt it. Fuck. Keep doing that. What does this move? Fuck, I keep... It's only 100 power. I doubt he's using it. Yeah, most side guards basically only run 1,000 arrows out of the attacking move. Demon Czar. This is actually hilarious. 1,000 waves into coil, scale shot, rest. That's fucked up. Even fucking Choice Band Zog doesn't run it because, yeah, Outrage is stronger. What am I resetting for? I'm just trying to get any specific TID that is close enough in frames. Wow, this is a low ID. 978. That is because your trainer ID will change what your initial seed is, and that's what I'm trying to get close to. Currently sick, got the vaccine, took time. Oh, well, nice job. Zerkaus, I hope you feel well soon. The second vaccine fucked my fiance right up. We got so fucking sick from the first shot. We were sick from, but the second shot we got sick from. Three 2-0-4-1. Nope. Yeah, we got sick from the first one as well, but not like we got like very, very sick. Four 3-9-2-2. 26063. I did RNG my TIDRNG to get a good 3 out of your Kruzza, following which, well, thank you. Yeah, it works totally fine in Dialga and Palkia. There's no issue there. Two 20038. TID seed is pain. Fudge. What's up, Darkanify? How you doing? I'm doing all right. What about you? Hee ho, Blisy. Interesting greeting. Six 62316. Played too much Shin Megami Tensei lately. Can't get Jack Frost hee-ho out of my head. Got a new notebook after my last broke. I'm hyped for the new Pokemon games. Which new ones? The remakes or Arceus? I don't know why I'm sitting up like this. I should just 53587. I don't know, I'm not super interested in Diamond and Pearl. Dang it. I mean, I'm gonna play them. That's good. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Six two six five six. I really don't think there's gonna be any mega comeback. I think all the mega truthers are insane. We would have seen megas. Five, 7, 3, 7, 2. Hi, mamas. It's come mama. What do you guys think? Should I give the TID RNG shot? It's hard and luck dependent. So I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't really know if it's worth it. Hey, what's up, Chroma? How you doing? Two one 24 0 0. Fudge. My mic sounds clean, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I'll lower the emerald music a little bit. Raise this while I sit up with good posture. $720 by 486p. What a weird p that is. 38818. That's a fun ID. All right, maybe I'll give the TIDRNG itself a whirl. I don't know if I have it in me, but 30250. Oh, look at this. Oh, this isn't really any better than it's actually worse. No, it's slightly better. It is slightly better than the standard one. It's like probably like an hour faster. Fuck it, let's try and do some TIDRNG, huh? This is not gonna go well, I'm sure, but what is the let's see. $6018. What? 6018. 6018. 27672 is what I want. All right. So, GBA RNG scene. Oh, I do see her. Little cutie. She just woke up. Listen, she needs her nap time. She needs her nappies. Hey. Add video capture device HD. Wow, you're big. It's crazy how this is totally different sized. All right, we're gonna. I don't know if this is worth it or not, but whatever. I don't really know. This is an awful layout. Oh my lord. we're gonna do 71, 1657. All right. Don't really. Just make it bigger. I hate that I'm such a stickler for layouts, but here I am. No, I did not. I am going to try and RNG it myself instead. I've never done the... It's going to be, the TID is 27672. And we can put Pokefinder. It's kind of useless, but we'll just put it there. All right. I see him wagging it, yeah. Here we go. Did that work? Thank you very much. It's salty. Right? Alright. I'm not. I'm playing on a GameCube. 23531. So the frames I was aiming for is 1671. $16.57. The idea I hit was 2353. No results. No results. So it's probably and if I change this to 50, I doubt I was this late on any of them. These are the only two that make sense to me. We'll assume that I was this one, and I have good reason. No. I actually assume I'm this one. I have good reason for it. I'm actually attempting the RNG myself, Lappy. Alright, so I was 18 frames late. Alright, so let's get my calculator open. One minus 1689. Add 25. 1657. I am gonna make the Chansey shiny, but oh, whoops, it's just through little being a cheap. You can pretty easily make almost anything shiny in by pomade corrupting, by pomade like TID corruption only, which just basically takes the Pokemon and turns it into an egg, and that's it. Yeah, so that's pretty easy. So this is 2 frame perfect inputs plus a 3rd frame of luck that's impossible to time. I am not going for any specific secret ID. Two 7672. Two 7415. Some of these don't make a lot of sense anymore. This one kind of makes sense. We're just gonna give it another whirl. Andy, you do me a favor and plug in the white controller cord to the first player port.
This one?
Yeah.
First player that.
Yeah, unplug it and then. Nope, that's it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Which way do you return, huh?
Huh? 9. What? Is that not good enough for you?
Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, Asiago, and it actually stayed on the side of their bike.
Huh? It was like. These. And 15 and 6 is probably my most likely. And maybe this one. I should have checked 49712. Shouldn't be checking now, but okay, good. I probably should have collected more data before updating. But I believe really hard in my frame 2 was 25 early. Because it takes 25 frames for that to generate. Or 5828. No. Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Right? 20 and 11. 21, 21. It's probably not that. So I have a 0, 1 that's 12. 9 and 4. 9's close enough to 12. 9 and 4. 12. I'm gonna rechange this to be. Oh, interesting. He's gonna. Oh, he just does that for fun. Try it this way. Countdown. Could have been this one. I don't know. Fuck, I'm an idiot. I really should be checking these IDs. I'm buying this one. Being 23 early. If I get something similar to this again, I will rip it. 46296. I guess I could be this close. That seems crazy. I think that's longer than normal. Like, what are the odds I was that close this time? But none of the other times, you know? I guess this one. What was the one I had before this? Stupid. You getting this would be huge. I agree, Josh. Minus 21 and 4. Minus 23 and 7. I think it's the minus 23 one that's going around, but there is this one that's only minus 1. So I don't know. Pretty tough to tell. Maybe the next one will also be like, you know, +1, -1, or whatever. 25319. See, and then this doesn't match up with anything that I've gotten before. This matches up with literally nothing. If I do 50, it's like too hard to tell. guess it could be this. It's not too far off from the 0.34, right? Or was this minus? This is minus, it is way off. No, the button, I know for a fact the button pressed at the title screen does not matter. Two 7 7 1 9. I could have hit it. Let's see if it's a good seed. But then how can I be so far off sometimes and so far off other times? Doesn't really make any sense to me. I have had two close proximity to each other that are, you know, 0 1 and 0 0. But I don't know. Six, 2, 9, 5, 8. See, and now I'm nowhere near anything. Like, I guess it could have been this one. Like, what are the odds I'm veering so off course? 25634. I've hit this kind of one before. See, like, I'm way off in some aspect, clearly. Fudge. Let's pay attention. I was thinking I was mashing for. I should have checked this one too. Fuck. The fact that your TID has been off a couple thousandths multiple times means. I mean, I think you're probably right. But it's just like none of my frame deviations ever lining up. Which seems unlikely, you know? I feel like I'm definitely 24 late, but I don't know. Two 5 4 7 5. All right. I seriously doubt it's this one. These two are probably the same one. Or are these both within 50 of anything? Two 5 6 3 4 minus 50. 2 5 5 8 4. These actually have no overlap. Hey, what's up, Damo? What's up, Justice? How you doing? I don't really ever find RNG methods. This is a Japanese one. It's been known about for a while. Really annoyed with Game Freak and their legendary events? What do you mean? I'm just gonna assume I'm hitting the closest one, but I don't know. I guess because if I'm early on one, I'm also like early on the other, right? Six, 4, 8, 8, 8. Looking like I'm close. Four, 4, 2, 6, 7. Eh. I guess it could be this one too. 4406. Maybe it's a different one. Dang. I think I was late on the second press. Four, 6, 3, 3, 8. Hmm. 5, 3, 3, 8. Weird that I got two exact same like suffixes. I guess it could have been this one. Here's what I want to try. Some minor updates. Some minor updates to the frames. Fire truck's going off and it's causing a dog to howl. Five two zero nine. All right. One zero six five seven. I think I genuinely am close most of the time at this point, I've come to believe. It would be cool to get a 2-7 again. So I like could at least verify that I'm very close. But I need to hit both frame perfect, so. Two five four one three. I've hit this one before. Probably this one, but since I'm just off by one on both of them, there's no way for me to tell. I hit. Pretty sure I hit 25415. But those are effectively, this is going to be the same frame. Because there is the final place. Not the final place, but like plus or minus 50 is pretty much random. Whether so you basically have a plus or minus 50 chance of getting in. Your ID. I don't think it's 50. I think it's 20. So maybe that's better. I don't know. Two 7 5 8 3. Oh, see, this is a weird one. I didn't do so good on this one. I would say they definitely could make it more annoying if they wanted. They made Mirage Island in the same gen. So they definitely could do more annoying if they really wanted. I do actually have another slightly dumber idea to cheese my way into this, but we'll see. I'll probably continue grinding this out. 27617. It's probably the same exact frame that I hit, but we'll see. Yeah, I think it's the exact same frame that I hit. 56774. Yeah, probably pretty close. I actually think I've realized there are some issues. That I've been doing wrong, so we'll see about that. Two 7 4 6 5. We're gonna have to do a few things. It needs to be in stereo. I'm actually going to switch. See if I can't get anything better. Hold on a second. All right. All right. This might be actually the better way to do it. I don't think that's right, but we'll see. I'm probably going to be far off this time, but we'll see. 35927. Yeah, I don't really know. I guess it could be this one, but could have been that one. Is it still really chancy? Yes, it is, Tama. How you doing? I've switched strategies a little bit. That's why the layout is a bit hectic. I am now attempting to do the Emerald TID RNG, which is demonic. The article I'm reading about it says 964. Yeah, alright, I didn't get anywhere near it. I was obviously closer before in my mind cell. Hold on, we'll see. Well, let's see if there's anything good here. No. Really? Nothing? Alright. Yeah, but so the article I'm reading, it's a Japanese article because some Japanese guy made this program. Bonziri. He says, if you repeat the number of trials to some extent and your prayers reach God, then you will succeed. So that's the level of fun I'm working with. I was hoping this part would be easy. So, no. If you are, so this part is such a pain for me specifically because I'm being extremely nitpicky with what is available to me. And this part's only hard if you're trying to RNG the trainer ID itself. You can just soft reset over and over and eventually you'll land on a TID that's close enough for you. But also I'm only aiming for one spread, right? That means it's one frame out of, you know, Man, a lot. Hold on. So if you are not going for, you know, one specific shiny frame, let's say you find a pool of available shiny frames, or you're not even going for a shiny, let's say you're just going for like a perfect IV, like Regice or something, I don't know. That's because that's what I did. I went for a 4 IV non-shiny Regice. You'll have a very big pool of available trainer IDs for you. So 6816. 6816. I guess it could have been this one. So if I open up OBS really quick, I should actually have the other one available. Actually, I can just switch to this one really quick. So this is like the TIDRNG program. So this will tell you how far away you are from frames. It comes kind of preloaded with all of the perfect frames. So if I plug it in right now, I've only got the, you can see over here in the lower corner here, it says seeds 5. That means I've only got 5 seeds, and they're all right next to each other because it's the same frame. If I plug in this trainer ID I just got, so 6816, hit search, I get nothing. But if I check all the other boxes, I have 10,000, and this is basically every reasonable perfect IV frame. I hit search, now I got tons of options here. So this one is only what, 1,712,000 frames away. That's probably, I don't even think that's 24 hours. And then if you out of what's it called? In battle, it would be half. This one also would be really good. Was that like naughty or low? This modest frame, 17 minutes. So you just can see you get more options. So it really depends on how picky you are, on how tedious this part gets to be. Since I'm being so nitpicky, I'm trying to RNG the ID that I need. So we'll see if I'll be able to do it. But I've actually recently looked into it. The frame I'm aiming for, I've got it open in Pokefinder. You can't really see it, but it's actually, yeah, here. The frame I'm aiming for is actually only 77 hours away. So I actually I've realized I don't really even need to be going for it with a battle video. But what I figure I'll do is I'll be going for it for a battle video for the rest of the evening. Because 77 hours is not that long to just leave my Game Boy on or whatever the hell. And then that time is actually halved. If you're in a battle, frames move at twice the speed, so it's actually only like 38 hours. So I've waited way longer than that before. So I didn't even realize. So if I don't get it tonight, then I'll just leave it on for that long. It's really not that long. But at the same time, like if I get it within this, 2 or 3 hours period, which I'm streaming, that actually saves so much time. It's kind of worth it. Yeah, so basically the plan is the full exact plan is to it's just a random wild Pokemon with this exact personality value and those exact IVs. Then use the Pomeg glitch, and I double corrupt it, which is step 1, you turn it into an egg. Step 2, so double corruption means you do both types of corruption. 42883. And it's basically just to remove it from being an egg. That was probably this one. So yeah, you basically corrupt it twice, which the first corruption will turn it into an egg and change the species. The second corruption just removes the egg property. That's it. It doesn't do anything else. And it's important that you don't have it be an egg because the EVs are important. And EVs get deleted on hatch, so you don't want that. And the corruption type that I'm using, I've actually got my instructions laid out somewhere. Let me take them. So the corruption type that I'm using stores the IVs game. Did I not hit A? Oh, dang it. I pressed A too lightly on my game pack. So the corruption type that I'm using means that when I corrupt it, the IVs, or what were the IVs, get swapped with contest stats. Contest stats, and yeah, I didn't hit the button, so don't complain to me. And game origin and Pokeball also get swapped with the regular stats. And so basically the plan is to turn it into some random Pokemon that can learn Light Screen. Delete all of its moves. Don't touch its special attack and special defense EVs because that will change its IVs on reswap. And then change its speed and defense EVs to change game origin and its original Pokeball. Then give it the move Light Screen because the move Light Screen will turn it into a Chansey. And so then after I've done all that, properly EV trained this new whatever Pokemon I'm getting, and give it the right attack, I will re-corrupt it, and corrupting it just turns it back into what it used to be. But because species value is stored in what attacks it had, the attacks being only Light Screen will turn it into a Chansey because Light Screen shares the same like hex number as Chansey's species. 42890. I know it's like a convoluted. I didn't do a very good job explaining because I'm stopping and starting a lot. I seem to be skewing a little early, so what I'm gonna try to do is this. Do a little quick update. Try this. But basically, corrupting, what all corrupting does is like kind of force swap in specific weird ways. So like the corruption type I have swaps species and moves, or species and attacks, and IVs, like it's like a miscellaneous value, but basically IVs, met location, game origin, and Pokeball, all of those values swap with EVs and contest stats. And so basically when I corrupt it, it's certain, I have to basically just modify certain EVs, not all of them, just certain ones, because if I modify all of them, then it's, you know, other stuff will get corrupted. It's IVs, and I want the IVs to stay good. And I'm doing all of this so that I have a fully legal looking, like to PK Hex and everything else, Wish Chansey. Or it'll become a Wish Blissey, but yeah. Because I'm, you know, working on a full Gen 4 OU battle dex. Say what you want about Diamond Pearl and Platinum. Well, I like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but say what you want about Diamond Pearl Platinum. But I had so much fun playing online with them and playing that metagame when I was younger that I'm just kind of trying to recreate that by building teams so my friends and I can play PBR together like we would use rentals in Pokemon Stadium. because in high school, my friends and I, a lot of the time, we'd turn on my copy of Stadium 2, and we would open up a randomizer, and we would use the randomizer to pick our teams of rentals, and it was just like so much fun. So Pokemon Battle Revolution is a shitty game that is bad and horrible, but if it had rentals, it would at least be fun in that way, but it doesn't have rentals. So my plan is to make rentals. 25559. But I don't just want like garbage Pokemon, you know? Okay, I didn't really get anything possible here, but let's see what... Oops. This is with everything turned on. I didn't really get anything that's probable, so... It's a really neat idea, rentals that don't suck. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I'm literally almost done with Gen 4 OU right now, like Smogon OU, because a lot of people love VGC nowadays, but man, back in Gen 4, the Wi-Fi scene was, I would say, exclusively Smogon rules. And I kind of like them just because I like playing singles more. Like, I like 6 versus 6 singles because to me that's how the game is, you know? To get the single player experience. Like, I don't really like Game Freak's official singles format with the, like, bring 6, pick 3. But, yeah. So yeah, I've fully got the entirety of Gen 4 OU with the exception of Wish Blisy done. And I, just to be fun, I guess, or picky or what have you, have a, because like you could just get any Chansey with 5 IVs and then teach it the move Wish with glitches in Gen 4. There's like a glitch in Gen 4 that lets you basically teach any Pokemon any move. So you could do that, and I could do that, and it would just be faster, but I don't want to do that. Just because I don't know. Fucking whatever, I don't know, dog. And so it'll be fun. It's partially because I like the legality of it, and it's also partially because my username is Blisy, so it'd be fun to be extra about getting my guy, you know what I mean? I actually think this is probably the same frame. And it doesn't appear to be. 25511. Definitely within 50. Yeah, I think it's basically the same one. I'm willing to bet that I was 20 frames late. So let's change this to be 36. This is a bit risky, but we will see how it pans out. And I should check to see if it's a good frame or not. This is definitely more fun. Oh, welcome back, Saphira with pizza. I'm a pizza lover, so. Well, that's really cool, Appy. The way I do heart scales in Gen 4 is I do the item cloning glitch in Gen 4 with the, because Japanese Pearl has like an item, or Japanese Diamond and Pearl have an item cloning glitch. What's the point of Gen 3 RNG in general? I don't know. What's the point of video games? Just to have fun. Well, for me, it's like, if you've ever tried to get like a 5 IV guy in Gens 3, 4, or 5, like, you know the pain. Like, just like breeding eggs, hatching them over and over, or soft resetting on a Zelf when you're 16 because you really want like a perfect competitive Zelf for Smogon battles, and you get one that's naive with 31 in speed, and it's got 29 in attack, and you're just like, hell yeah, like that's good enough for me, baby. I know, I saw your tweet, it was awesome. When you get an RNG like that, you just get it off rip, it feels great. There have been times where like I'll turn on a stream for like a shiny only Nuzlocke or something like that, and I'll just literally my first encounter I'll successfully RNG, and I'm like, damn, I'm hot today. 36459. Let's see. I guess it could have been either of these. Yeah, I don't know. I think RNG is basically just for fun. RNG Stevens Beldum for very good stats and 4 tries. Oh, that's awesome. I pretty much always do my RNG on a DS. But that's just because I mostly record all of my RNGs, so. And I don't like playing on, like if I want to play on a GBA, I play on like an SP or the other one usually, the original. It doesn't really have its own name. Long. But I don't know. I don't like playing on the GameCube controller for my GBA games. I think it's the analog stick and D-pad situation being, you know, not great. But yeah, like I have done, so like in Gen 3, the RNGs itself, like, you know, Emerald is a meaty game. It's got battle facilities, and a lot of them are your own Pokemon that you actually have to use, so it's good to use them for battle facilities. I have actually battled people in real life, like in Gen 3 this year. 28558. Oh, well, now I don't know what frames I'm hitting. We're gonna go back to like I met up with my friend in real life this year, who lived in Michigan, and we did Gen 3 battles in XD, like using the GBA link thing, using both of our 5IV fully competitively bred teams. Because I have a pretty good collection of Gen 3 mons. I probably have like 20 or so, like 5IV fully EV trained level 100 guys in Gen 3. I mean, Emerald makes it so easy. Like, EV training is really fast in Emerald with the Ditto thing that you can do. And then on top of that, you can just, to get it to level 100. I mean, I know I'm a cloner, so give me 100 rare candies. After I'm EV trained, I'm dumping them with rare candies, getting them to 100. Not everyone is into that, but yeah. I will say it did take almost all of my energy to not play Metroid Dread tonight, but I really want to get this Chansey. I'm probably going to play Metroid Dread tomorrow. I want to do some of the speed strategies. Alright, I have like 2 more attempts in me. 2 more, 3 more? I don't know. $70.91. I don't know. I don't know what I'm hitting. It's really hard to tell what I'm hitting. It seems like I would be hitting this. This seems right, like where I'm this many frames early. Or I'm like late that many frames, and I should be shooting for that many frames earlier. Let's see if this is a good idea for some reason. Nope. I'm gonna go back to doing that. I'm gonna go back to giving that a try. Because I did some testing on emulator, and I found out that it's 25 frames after you hit A on the confirming your name is when the ID is determined. So but the thing is, I don't know if Bunziri's program is accounting for that or not. Like, I don't know if Bunziri's program accounts by default for that or not. But when I get a result like I'm only 1 frame late on my first input, but potentially 23 frames late on my second input, like, there's almost no delay on the first one. So I don't know. Just hit your initial seed and made the group. Here's hoping this work. Group love just barely fit in the box. Really? There was still an option of the Japanese tool's really messy, but it's the only way I could. Oh, you know that tool's in English now, by the way? For the Japanese Emerald Egg PID. Lincoln made an English version of it. Although I actually personally, I am Ruby and Sapphire egg RNG a believer now. I fully believe you should just I think me, every time I do an RNG for an egg in Gen 3, it's gonna be Ruby and Sapphire from now on. Because the thing is, if you want a shiny egg in that game, it's actually, well, okay, from my perspective, I have it really easy. Because what's it called? Six, 4, 4, 8, 1. Zero and -5. I guess it could be this. I mean, some of these are plausible. But then there's this one, 1 and -23. This is way more likely to be the case. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know what's going on with my life anymore. I don't know what to believe. You wish the Jirachi tool was available to public? Yeah. You're telling me, dog. I mean, you can do it without it, but... Oh. As I was saying... So, in Ruby and Sapphire, the thing is about that game... The thing is about those games is that... So... Because I have the Japanese version as well, there's a rare candy cloning glitch at the start of the game that you can do. So for me, I think it's literally better if I want any Pokemon with whatever IVs, as long as it's not a legendary, right? To reset my Japanese Sapphire, RNG a trainer ID secret ID, because it's really easy to RNG the TID and SID in that game, like really easy. You RNG it to be whatever you want to make that specific Pokemon egg shiny, and then just play up to the daycare. It's so fast. And then there's a rare candy right before the daycare because you get it from the trick house. So you get the rare candy, do the cloning glitch, and then you have like a level 100 or like a level 50 starter just to destroy May, because that's a hard fight. And you get past her, and then you're at the daycare with 1 badge because you don't need to beat Brawly. And you have 100 rare candies for the egg RNG, and then you can just trade over. Then I can just trade over from other games. And then the egg RNG is actually pretty simple in that game. It's nothing like fucky like the Emerald Egg PID, where you have to do a bunch of weird stuff. I mean, the Emerald Egg PID, I think, is actually not even the problem, because I think Emerald Egg PID is pretty reliable nowadays. Dang it. just don't know what I hit. For me, the actual issue with the emerald egg right now is the IVs. I feel like I always get screwed where the emerald egg IVs, like I always get stuck on split frame or whatever the other frame is, the, I don't know what it's called, you know what I mean? Like split or alternate frames, I feel like I always get stuck on them and then it's never the one I want. And yeah, I don't know what their deal is, you know, in Japan, but they are not keen on sharing a lot of tools. I mean, I understand why Poe gets upset. I understand why Poe and the other people like Cena get upset when they see people RNGing or generating legal PIDs and then selling Pokemon doing it, but I don't know, to me, restricting everyone else because a few people are doing something you don't like for a hobby, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'll always get annoyed about that kind of stuff, especially if it's malicious. Like that one YouTuber guy, Hamster Bomb, really ticked me off a while ago. Same with that other YouTube guy, Blaine's. They were doing like very shady, uncool things. That I don't like. Like Hamster Bomb was selling cute charm copies where he was offering to, you would pay him $50 or $100. You'd send him your game, then he would soft reset for a cute charm ID with an action replay in, and then use the action replay to check until he got a legitimate cute charm ID. And then he would mail the game back to you. He'd charge you $50 for that. And I don't know, man. Like, I commented on the video and I was like, hey, just so you know, you can RNG this, so you don't even need like an action replay to hack. And it's like pretty easy to do, actually. And then his reply was something like, RNG is just as hacked as action replay, so just do my service. So I'm like, okay, so you just care about the money. It's, okay. You just don't want your business to be impacted by RNG, I guess. Okay. Sad. Big sad. And then Blaine's annoyed me because he was taking credit for like a bunch of stuff. And it's just like, why can't you just be chill? Why can't you just be a chill, normal person? That's why I'll always reject people offering me money for, like I've gotten several DMs where someone will be, they'll ask me like, can I pay you to do an RNG for me or something? And I'm like, no, nope, sorry, I won't do it. I will never do it. I put the stuff out there for free. And I know not everyone's gonna want to learn it, but I don't know. To me, I'm all about making stuff as accessible as possible, I guess, is my main point. It's probably just me losing out, like, you know, money for no reason or whatever, but I feel like I would say most RNGs anyone can learn to do. There's some that, you know, you're gonna have to be a hardcore. Well, I think I'm a person who believes that like anyone can really do anything most of the time. Anyone can do literally anything, but like I think I'm like a very firm believer that like you just gotta you could probably succeed if you just try at something. Without getting like too deep into it, you know, I'm speaking on a very general level. Like a lot of people see all of the programs that you need and that you need to be so precise or whatever, 1/60th of a second. And it like intimidates them or something like that. And it's like, you know, it's actually not that hard. Just give it a go. I mean, there's stuff like this, there's stuff like TTTV where you have to be double or triple frame perfect. Okay, I get it. You don't want to fucking do, who wants to do that? I don't even want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, who wants to be doing that stuff? But 61865. 61865 now, which I mean, I get being intimidated by it. Like I said, the reason I even started making YouTube videos was because I would read the Smogon guides for RNG and they would like, it's just easier for me to learn. Not easier for me. It's videos are very helpful for me. Sometimes paper instructions or, you know, web page instructions are not always 100% clear reading into my mind, so. Yeah, I mean, Fire and Leaf Green RNG is not exactly easy, but I actually think it's in an extremely accessible place nowadays. It's tough. Smoke can't explain anything in less than 10,000 words. Yeah. Plus, a lot of RNG guides don't explain what to do if you fail. Like a lot of them. Obviously, first of all, I'm not even claiming that what I do is better or anything than what all the other guides do, but like, having as many resources out there is helpful. Like just getting as many resources out there as you can. I think the stuff that I put out is like pretty decent in regards to like, you know, understandability. If maybe a little bit too simple, but whatever. Also, there's not a lot of retail specific focus, which is frustrating to me. That was probably one frame off that time. Like Pokemon, the website PokemonRNG.com focuses almost exclusively on emulator and like system hack RNG, like PokeCalc, which is always really just like annoying to me. I need to work on more text guides, but at the same time, boy, I don't have time for all that. Yes, I actually agree. That's a really good way to put it, Tama. Yeah. Yes, it is a way to view or manipulate the memory without it. That is pretty much the cool part. It's a hard agree for me. I mean, emulating is useful. Like we wouldn't have lots of stuff without emulator testing on retail, so you can't like dump on it, you know what I mean? But if someone likes it, I'm not gonna say, you know, but like I don't get doing emulator RNG for fun. Like it does not compute in my brain. Just like shiny hunting, it's not fun for me. I don't like, I'm on just like a different wavelength than people who inherently love the grind, you know what I mean? 44318. It's just they're on different wavelengths than me as like humans. Which is fine. It's whatever, you know what I mean? But emulator RNG is actually very important. Like you wouldn't be able to do a lot of stuff without emulator RNG. There's a lot of like Coliseum especially stuff. You would not be able to do without RNG, or not RNG, without emulators. Like they did so. I used emulator testing so much. Same with I did. Oh, I did a lot because I figured out how to do Pokerus RNG and Held Item RNG in Gen 5, and I would not have been able to do any of that on retail without emulator tests. So it's useful. And I did a lot of Fire and Leaf Green testing on emulator, but that was just some more basic level testing stuff, like figuring out frame delays for going in and out of TTTV. But still testing nonetheless. But yeah, doing it for fun, I can't. It's so easy. You basically can't fail. Is it fun if you can't fail? I don't know. I guess it is fun because I do like Gen 5, and it's very hard to fail at Gen 5. I don't know. Part of the fun is succeeding at something skill-based after many attempts, and then part of the fun is also the result. I'm definitely result-oriented. It's about the destination, not the journey. Oh, I don't think that's the saying. 4/4. Oh, this is probably literally the exact same frame. Yeah, where I was 1-1. Well, I should check it before I reset. I actually think I've also hit this one before. I'm also not sure if I read the guide right, because the guide is in Japanese, so I don't know if I read it right, but I'm pretty sure he was saying that it needs to be a hard reset. GBA ROM Gakdo Deki Ru Ado. That's hard. I don't know. I think it says hard reset. So that's why I'm doing it this way instead of soft resetting, which kind of makes sense because it is based on CPU cycles. So I guess it makes sense. Weirdest thing is when people lie about what they RNG. I don't see that often. I've seen one guy say that he RNG'd the trainer ID and secret ID at once in Emerald, but that was a lie. I don't really usually do things for bragging rights. And actually, you see I fall off of trying to do things just for like bragging rights or just for saying I've done a hard thing. Like I've done Raikou. Raikou was the hardest RNG I ever did. I think I attempted that shit for like 2 weeks straight. That one I did because I wanted a perfect Raikou in Gen 3, and that's the only way you're gonna get it. But the Jirachi, the bonus disc Jirachi is also really difficult, but I don't actually care about it very much at all because it's got garbage stats, and you can't even get good stats with it. So I kind of got bored doing it because it is really hard. But like I just kind of stopped caring because it's like okay, like I was just doing something that was hard for the sake of it. See, I don't know what I hit here. 25343. Well, let's see if it's a good one. But that is why I left my, you know, but that is why I'm doing this, because I am genuinely just interested in doing about this. No, I didn't see a video. Just some guy in my Discord was talking about how he did it, and I was like, wait, really? But then I checked, I was like, wow, that's impressive. Show me the frames that you aimed for, and then it just actually didn't check out. €45 for Pokemon Silver. I don't think that's actually an unreasonable price. $52? $52 is cheap right now for Soul Silver. That's like extremely cheap. I'm pretty sure. Soul Silver's got to be like $80 or $90 right now. Yep, all the Soul Silver. Well, I should probably go to recent. Let's see. We'll do accepted offers, right? No, buy now. How do I do? I want to do sold recently, right? That's the way to do it. Five 537. That was close still. Anyway, this game's going for over $100 right now. How do I do? I don't know how to do the recent. It's at the bottom. Yeah, okay, with the full box, it's been selling for... Okay, full box with Pokewalker is $200-ish, it seems like it's selling for right now. The Japanese version... Okay, so just the game, no box, authentic. Seems like it's going for $60 to $80. It looks like the prices are varying wildly, but like there's a recently sold Soul Silver that sold for 117, just in like the box, not the full cardboard box, but the regular box without the Pokewalker. 117. Yeah, there's a few of those. Yeah, 142. Yeah, it's getting to the hundreds now. Just the game with like no manual or anything seems to be doing like 50 to 60. The Pokemon Silver case inserts and manual, no game. This is no game. For $54.99 it sold. There was no game. Insane. Also, thank you, Tama, for telling me where it was. You can get those for free at GameStop. That's how we got cases for... My fiance got black 2 and like black 1 and white 2, like it's just extra copies of them randomly from some dude. It's hard to explain how we got them, but just like basically some guy walked in the store she worked at and just sold them. Like she works in the kitchen. Oh, I was really close. Oh my lord. Oh, I was perfect. I hit exactly. Oh, I'll show you guys the true tragedy of this RNG. I will show you now the tragedy of this RNG. All right. So this here is my target frame for frame 1. This is my target frame for frame 2. It's going to give me this trainer ID, 27672. This is the ID I hit, and this is the number of times I hit the select button. So this will tell you, what your potential frames you hit are. This means I was off by 0 frames. I was also off by 0 frames, but the ID was not what I wanted. Because there is a third in frame that you basically can't control whether you got it or not. So by pure luck, did not get it. Even though I was exactly frame perfect every time. That is the tragedy of Emerald TIDRNG and why it's so freaking hard. But we could also check to see if it's a good initial seed. 27667. Boop. And it's not. Gotta love RNG in your RNG manipulation. You could say gotta love. You could say that you have to love it. Now it technically could have been the any of those other frames that are listed there. It technically could have been them. There's like a pretty high chance that it's the one where I was 7. I think the odds of me getting 0-0 off and being that close to it, is a pretty surprising. Mandatory love. If I did get it, I'd be extremely excited. I would be surprised. I'd be pretty shocked if I was able to get it. Salt over my shoulder before I hit A. I thought you're only supposed to throw salt over your shoulder if you like spilled salt or something. Isn't that the thing? Oh my god, I was 1 off. Are you kidding me? This is literally 1 numerical value off of the exact trainer ID that I wanted. I'm aiming for 672. You fuck. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm actually a little salty. And it's not even a good initial seed. Oh my lord. Well, now I have to rip another one out there. Oh, I'm salty. Are you kidding me? 1 off. Gotta rip another one now. It really said try harder. Hey, get luckier, idiot. Sorry, Fate. I didn't mean it. I will preface this by saying Bonziri said it took him 300 tries to succeed the first time he did this, so the fact that I got that close at all is very lucky. No, it's gonna be some random number now. It's gonna be like 7526 or some crap. would have actually popped off pretty hard. I don't usually pop off at excitement for my RNGs or what have you, but I don't think this is the same one. It's not within 50, so I don't know where the hell it is. This is some random one I've never even seen before. 466. This is like no frame even possible. I have no idea. I guess in theory, if I set this to like plus 99. Whatever. Alright, this is the last one I can do before I have to go sleep. Can't believe I got within that close twice. I should have checked it too. Schmell tomorrow? I might be able to schmell. I don't know, I've been pretty obsessed with Metroid Dread. It's only through the grace of God that I was able to tear myself away from Metroid Dread long enough to play this game. Which, by the way, I have beaten it twice now, Clay, so that goes to show you how much I like it. Well, I'm having a great time with Metroid Dread. I mean, for me, Metroid games are very replayable. I have played Metroid 2 literally over 10 times. All of the, if you combine all the remakes of it. There's 2 remakes of it, a fan one and an official one. Both are excellent. 46355. Should I do one more? I might do one more. I might one more rip it. Alright, we're ripping it. We're ripping one more. I always go for speed. Actually, I'll send you the pictures of my save files because they're hilarious. Oh, dang it, I can't. I just jammed you the picture of my save file. Another one. What's up, Xiao? How you doing? This is the actual last one. For real, for real, for real. That was only my second playthrough, Clay. The 3.5 hour playthrough. That was my second playthrough. Ever. That's ripping it. It is ripping it, dude. I was fucking blasting through the game. And now I want to do it again because, I want to do it again because, like, now I want to look up this actual speedrun skips and stuff that there are. Like, there's ways to get, you can beat Kraid very quickly and get some other items early and such. Oh, I think that was not it, but whatever. That's the actual last one, and then I gotta go to sleep. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I can't believe I was one off, dude. I can't believe I got 47671 instead of 2. If God loved me, I would have gotten 7-2. 4, 5, nope. Alright. Well, let's see what I hit. And another no informationer. Well, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you all for watching. I will see you. I don't know. I've been streaming a lot lately. I might see you tomorrow. Bye bye.